Marichi Gulia Valientes, your host, and this is I Communicate. Are you ready for today's episode? In today's episode, we are here in Central Mindanao University and we asked our student correspondents to interview foreign students about their experiences and how our stay here influenced them in learning the culture of our country, and also if our co-students have learned from them. So are you ready to learn more about how communication affects culture and globalization? If you're ready, please continue to watch.
Hi, this is I Communicate and we are your student correspondents.
Morning everyone, we are here at Fulbright and we are going to interview one of the foreign exchange students here in CMU. She is a third year BS at English and her name is Nguyen Thi Hung. Mom, first question is, what difficulties have you encountered during your first week of stay here in CMU?
During my first week of staying here in CMU, first is I have new friends and I had encounter with new people, of course new culture also. But then one of the way I got to explore more CMU is every day I go to different places. So that is the thing that I get to new place, and at the same time that is also my difficulty. But part of it is interesting to know new friends, to know people here, to know the culture, and especially the mostly that I really like here is was the environment. That was only that's not really difficulty, but it's more interesting way to know new things.
How about the language? Do you have any difficulties?
Actually, before I came here in CMU, I have 6 months exposed in Davao. So more or less, I already heard the Bisaya. Ang basic Bisaya, like good morning, mayong buntag, mayong hapon, kaon mata, something like that. So when I get here, the language is not really my problem anymore. At least I know basic. When I encounter the people who cannot speak English, so I can express also some words that they can understand my part.
So, Mom, what Filipino culture caught your interest?
The most Filipino culture that I really appreciate and I really love it is your being hospitable. Imagine any people that I meet, any friend that I know, even new, you are really accommodate us as a foreigner. And anything, I don't have difficulty. Imagine I don't have difficulty being outside, because wherever I need help, somebody will really extend help. I don't know if I am a sister. They treat me like that, or I am just a foreigner. So, and the way you treat friends is really hospitable.
So, Mom, have you introduced any Vietnamese food to your Filipino friends?
Yes, in my class, oftentimes if I can cook something in the house, I bring for them. Or if my family sends something to me, I also introduce, oh, this is candy from Vietnam. This is made from Vietnam, and how it tastes, how it look like, how do you know how do you see the difference between the food of the Vietnam and the Filipino. So my friend get also chance to taste some of the Vietnamese food.
Ma'am, what are the name of the foods na you usually eat na mga Vietnamese food?
For example, like spring roll, coconut candy is also here. Only have coconut
we have
candy.
coconut.
Yes, but the face is different, of course. The design. That one, spring roll and noodles.
Noodles?
Yes,
Spicy?
noodles.
Do
Not
you like
really
spicy?
Yeah, I like spicy very much, and I can
Vietnamese
eat
people like
yes,
spicy foods.
Yes.
Are there any Filipino tradition or culture that contradicts your tradition?
The contradiction.
Yeah, like something like it's okay for a part, but it's not okay for your belief there in Vietnam.
One of the example that I have encountered here, and I also have witnessed my friend living.
That when you're still not married, and
Yes.
then you go to the house of the boy, like in the same house, you live in the same house.
Yeah. That one.
Ah.
So that is one of the culture that I feel like here is so easy. There is no as if there is no problem at all when you live together like that. But in the culture of Vietnam, it is somewhat like strange.
Yeah.
It cannot be. It should be after the marriage. So that is one of the I do not know where the Filipino got that culture. I think that is not really from
In
the
Filipino,
yes,
I think
the
it's
Filipino culture that is adapted somewhere
influenced
else.
by, I think, American.
Continue that one.
Okay. Then can you teach us some simple Vietnamese language?
Okay. For example, like yesterday,
Yeah.
you have
You know,
that is thank you. So you can say xin cảm ơn.
xin cảm ơn,
Yes. Again, xin cảm ơn.
xin cảm ơn.
When you want to say hello to your friend or anybody, you can say xin chào.
Xin chào.
Yes, xin chào.
Xin chào.
Yeah, that one.
Xin chào.
And if you want to say, for example, you want to say I love you in Vietnam, tôi yêu bạn.
Tôi yêu bạn.
Yes, that one. You have very good pronunciation. Another one. Xin chào, cảm ơn. You're welcome. Yes. Không có chi.
Không có chi.
Again. Không
Không
có chi.
không có chi.
Yes. That
Không
one.
có chi.
So you're welcome. Không có chi. And thank you. Cảm ơn. Xin chào is good morning, good day, whatever good is you like. Yeah. And
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. Xin cảm ơn.
thank you. So okay na?
Yeah. The growth of global pop culture tends to get the most attention and to strike people on a visceral level. K-fashion is a manifestation of technology-driven globalization. Globalization, or the process of a cross-borders interaction and integration, has been fueled by modern advancement in information and communication technology. Popular culture, of which K-pop would be a good example, is a manifestation of this process. It is likewise fueled by technology, by the internet, by online means of acquiring data. In general, the clothes that we wear and the look we get from it resemble, no matter how vaguely, a popular pop culture character or idea. The colored pants, the skirts, the neon shirts, these are parcels of globalization that help in our personal colors and sizes. Aside from the look, we see this modern river barter in the brands of clothes themselves. Cotton On, Uniqlo, Giordano, these global brands will go round and round in the machine side by side with our favorite regional and indigenous brands, advertised by or with our favored popular culture personalities. We see manifestations of culture bridges in the H&M, the tumbles with the Zara, in the Samsung phone being ingrained in the pockets of a 501.
Many observers of globalizations have come to recognize a new class of people who are generally well educated. It is trained professions who have developed a kind of
global common culture. So in this case, the member of this group, hailing from various places around the world, are largely proficient in English.
Globalization, as some people say, is like genocide because they consider globalization as an organism that kills other people's culture. You know, like the American culture that is encapsulated in the pop culture that is seen worldwide. That is why we love American products so much. We favor them over our products. That is why globalization is considered as dehumanizing or a disadvantage to a local community. On the other hand, globalization is considered to be a blessing because globalization opens up a new world for other people to discover other cultures and to live other people's lives on their shoes, like other Filipinos going to America and see what their culture is like. And it also opens other people's awareness to things like the wars that is happening to other countries. And we also empathize with them even though we are not there. So globalization is also a blessing or a curse, but it depends on what your stand about globalization as culture.
And that's a wrap! I hope guys that you have learned a lot from today's video. As for me, I have learned that communication is an essential part in understanding globalization and culture, and it helps break barriers between cultures and thus creating bridges between them. So this is Marichi Gulia Valientes, your host, and this is I Communicate. So for more videos and updates, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's all. Bye!